Welcome to another edition of Economist Junkie. The Prime Minister's decision to bring in new restrictions on day-to-day life has prompted outrage from nightclubs, who claim that new regulations, including vaccine passports, would ruin the sector. As the London-wide emergency began to take hold, Boris Johnson announced Plan B restrictions in an effort to slow down the spread of the Omicron variant. Cases of the mutant strain, thought to be doubling every 2 to 3 days, are being reported. Work-from-home orders were introduced, face coverings were required in most crowded indoor locations, and vaccination passports became mandatory. So basically, he just threw the entire nightclub industry under the bus. The nightclub economy is suffering from vaccine mandates, which have already been implemented in other parts of the United Kingdom. This will basically kill the nightclub and tourist economy in the UK. A Chinese government spokesperson blasted the United States' decision to ban all official contact with China during the Olympics. In response to Beijing's ongoing genocide of the Uyghur minority, Washington had announced the boycott. Zhao Lijian fired back by accusing the United States of committing wicked acts against Native Americans. The Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman, Zhao Lijian, hit back at the United States for its diplomatic boycott of Beijing 2022 Winter Olympics by saying that allegations of genocide fits the US better than anyone else. Zhao, you're slacking on your facts. You failed to mention how the US bought African slaves, raped the men, women and children, murdered millions, castrated some of the men, separated families, forced the women to produce babies like cattle, and has the audacity to refuse to pay monetary reparations to the descendants of these same African slaves that built the US into the financial powerhouse it became for hundreds of years. Oh, let's not forget the wars that have killed innocent people around the world for the sake of liberty and oil. The nomination of Saul Omarova to head the office of the Comptroller of the Currency, one of the most important banking regulators in the United States, has dropped out due to opposition from Republicans and moderate Democrats, made Saul Omarova's path to becoming the head of the office of the Comptroller of the Currency an uphill battle. Saul Omarova denied any communist ties, declaring,
"I'm not a communist. I do not subscribe to that ideology. I could not choose where I was born. My family also suffered under the communist regime."
Sure, kitty, boo-boo. The US just dodged a few bullets, but the destruction of the American economy is inevitable. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe button so we can continue to give you the economic and political news you so crave. See you on the next edition.